What's going on, guys? This is Bogu, and today I have another monstrosity to show you. This is the TRILOGY RTA from VAPERZ Cloud. 30mm dual coil. Let's see what's in the box. So this is how our TRILOGY is gonna come. So we've got our RTA box and we've got accessory box. Let's see what are the accessories. So this is 5mm bubble glass, and that's 10mm bubble glass. But in order to use the 10mm, we need a chimney extension. Have a look at our tank. This is matte black version with the acrylic drip tip. We've got a bag of spares. So this is our tank. We've got a logo in the middle. Got 810 drip tip. Got a bayonet quarter turn fill cap. Got decent size fill ports. You can see through the chimney what's inside, so you'll be able to see your coils through the middle. Got VAPERZ Cloud and the serial number on the bottom with 2 screws that mount the bottom piece with the deck. If you want to clean it thoroughly, you can disassemble everything. So let's take the deck off. I'll show you that in a minute. So this glass is 2ml. So I'm going to take it off because 2ml on 30mm tank is not enough. You'll be filling it every couple of minutes. And just like that, you went from 2ml to 10ml with only a couple of spares. That's good. And so this is our deck. So we're going to have one coil going in from this side and one coil going in from that side. They both going to have to bend over to the middle, so the airflow from that massive square hole goes right around the coils, not just skimming through the middle. And then we've got 2 massive wick ports, and these are the holes where the liquid goes. We've got a honeycomb airflow. It's really stiff at the moment because it's all dried. Yeah, you've got screws for mounting your coils. And I'm gonna be cutting my legs to 7mm leg length, so it's long enough that when I bend it, the cotton don't lay on these 2 ridges, because that might be an issue with leaking afterwards. I'm gonna talk about it a bit later. As you've probably seen on some other reviews, you need to make sure that your cotton does not lay on that ridge that you've seen earlier on. So you've seen me talking about earlier on. Try to lift it up with anything pointy, and that's because if that cotton lays on that ridge, it will seep through with the power of gravity. It will naturally seep through and go down to the airflow, and it will be a pain in the ass. So make sure it does not lay on that ridge. Just lift it up a bit. And we're back with our Trilogy RTA from VAPERZ Cloud. As you could see, it is not very difficult to build. All you need to do is have a proper leg length and just bend it over to the middle. Not very hard to do. I've recently done a review on RAGNAR RTA from SteamCrave, and this is definitely a contender to the crown. Definitely. The coil came out at 0.13. I vape it at 80 watts. It is nice, thick, dense, flavourful, really flavourful vape. So let's do pros and cons. And to be honest, it doesn't really have that many major cons. Well, not any major cons. The only thing I would think of would be the ridges on the juice ports. You really need to be careful how you put your wicks in. You need to avoid putting your wicks on top of these ridges, otherwise you might get leakage. Another thing would be no juice control. So when you're filling it, just remember to close off your airflow, otherwise you might get leakage, gravity and stuff. Another con for some people might be, well, the same as AROMAMIZERs really. The size of it is 30mm, but comparing to RAGNAR, it's 30 versus 35. So with a 30mm, you might actually find more mods that will fit on. Yeah. So let's do the pros now. And the first pro is the ease of building. It is fairly easy. Just put your coils in, bend it over, put your wicks in. Yeah, easy peasy. Another pro would be the accessories. You get bubble glass that holds 5mm and 10mm with a chimney extension. So that's a 10mm version. Another pro would be the airflow. You've got a really wide variation of airflow settings. You've got 22 little holes, like a honeycomb airflow. I've got 4 shut down out of 22. That's the most comfortable for me. Full 22 holes are a bit too airy for me, but that just shows that you get a really wide variation of the airflow that you want. That's a big pro. Another pro about the airflow would be that it is bottom airflow. Bottom airflow has been historically known as being superior over any other type of airflow, like side airflow or top going angle airflow. Let's just have a look at Kennedy RDA. It is a classic and it has bottom airflow. It's been one of the best flavour atomizers for years. So when I compare this to RAGNAR RDTA or any other AROMAMIZER, it is kind of a different experience. It's hard to compare flavour-wise. I mean they're probably equal flavour-wise, but it's just a different experience. Subconsciously, I tend to pick this over any AROMAMIZERs. BB. Oh, my little princess. Star of the show. Yeah, so it's pretty easy to build. You need to remember about the leg length and how you put your wicks in. All in all, it is really easy to recommend this. Flavour-wise, it's brilliant. It's got a lot of airflow. It's got a lot of flavour. It's thirsty. That was full about 15 minutes ago, but I'm doing reviews in another language as well. Phoebe. Yeah, she don't like it when I don't focus on her. She can be a pain in the ass. So yeah, that was the Trilogy RTA from VAPERZ Cloud. I can easily recommend this as an alternative to any AROMAMIZERs. It is good quality, it is good airflow, it is brilliant flavour, thirsty, but that's pretty much it. If I didn't cover anything about this RTA, I'm going to put it down in the description. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like. You might even subscribe if you want, or show your friends. So, I'm Bogu, that was on the XL, and see you next time.